So, I decided that I was going to jump in and play Wreckfest 2 tonight. And a lot of reasons for this, but the first of all is that I've been watching a lot of online streamers talk about this game. And it's funny, I don't think anything was quite as anticipated as the release of Assetto Corso Evo in January, and people were really excited about it before it happened. And then it was released, and you saw over and over the same kind of, eh, wow, really? Kind of response to that release. And it was really disappointing. It was sad. And it was the reason why I bring that up is because I've seen exactly the opposite in Wreckfest 2. There were a few people that made note that this was coming. The first title, Wreckfest, the initial title was amazing. It was a great game, a lot of fun, online presence. The graphics were remarkable. It was a fun game, but nobody was really kind of expecting much out of the second release. A couple of people mentioned it and were anticipating its release, but nobody was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait! Oh my gosh, it's going to be so incredible! It's going to replace Wreckfest!" And none of that, because it's not a game that's taken quite as seriously by the sim racing community, and it's a arcadey kind of fun, approachable game. But unlike Assetto Corso Evo, the glee in people that are getting their hands on it. I saw John Monroe of Traction. I saw um, uh, James West, is that right? Of the Tea Drinker. Gamer Muscle, yeah, Gamer Muscle, did his review. I've never seen that guy so over the top excited about a title release as I saw him kind of getting the pre-release video out around Wreckfest 2. It was incredible. It was a lot of fun. Um, so I want to play this mostly because I love the first title. I've seen some of the videos of the release and thought it would be kind of fun to just do a quick video of it. Mostly because it is sort of the antithesis of the Evo release. I think Evo disappointed so many people in subsequent releases that nobody's paying attention to it anymore. It's sort of like, it's there. Maybe someday I'll go back to it. I haven't done a video around it or even played it since my initial video with the initial release because it just didn't seem worth it. This is different. It is an early release. There are things that are not working. At least I couldn't get them to work. And it's still early days, but what works is really a lot of fun. I think that Gamer Muscle said it best is like, this is a strange game in that even if you suck at it, you're still going to have a good time. And that's pretty compelling. So let's jump in here. It's going to log me in here, and immediately you're put in here with a main menu. No music soundtrack yet, which is interesting. Fine for me. I don't care one way or the other, but it is kind of funny. Um, they have a lot of different options here. Of course, the garage. If we jump into the garage, we can view my cars. And here we have the lovely Road Slayer, which appears to be a '68 Camaro, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a Firebird. The It doesn't say either because it's giving it kind of the Road Slayer title. The Rocket, which is of course the Mustang. Um, I have no earthly idea what this is. Says American One. I have no idea what this is. And then the weird little boxy European thing looks like a Renault or a V Dub, maybe a Golf. So some fun cars. I'm sure they'll add more as we kind of go along, but this is kind of the initial start of yeah, the uh, the cars. I like the Road Slayer. I think it's actually kind of cool. I have noticed there are a couple of times where the game has stalled on me, and I don't know if it's my settings or what, but it does occasionally just sort of lock up a little bit. Again, early days. Um, The options, you can watch replays that you save, adjust settings. I've not tried to save any replays yet. Adjusting settings. You've got your gameplay. We can turn our HUD on here because we want that on. All the normal stuff here that you would expect. Graphics. I don't remember what the default was. I think FSR 3.0 was on by default. I don't think I touched anything else. Maybe we'll just go, yeah. Yeah, let's set them at ultra and see what we get. Audio, you can control all of that in terms of your master volume, your car, your tires, opponent sounds, collisions, all that good stuff. And then you can set all sorts of controllers to do different stuff. The one thing I did find in here that was disappointing, and I'm playing with my controller. I couldn't get my pedals set up. The SemiCube Active pedals are not working correctly. You can configure them through the SC Link hub and set them as pedal, but it's not picking up the pedal when you try to bind it under bindings, which is the next page here. It just isn't recognizing it. And that is, so like here, I can, select throttle and, oh, I didn't mean to go back. Yeah. SC Link, domain, driving, and if we go throttle, not recognizing it, not recognizing the brake. So I don't know if that's a bug or something I'm just not doing right, but regardless, I am driving with the controller for now, just because that makes the most sense. You can view leaderboards. And so like here, it's actually giving us online leaderboards, which is kind of cool. So that means that the online pieces are working. So that's pretty cool. And then there's a give feedback, report a bug, which I may actually report the active pedals not working as a bug and see what they say. You have the option of a single player quick race, which is kind of a fun little thing. It takes you to the scrapyard. And this is actually a fun little race. We'll go in here and just for giggles, we'll start. There are lots of different views. You can have behind the wheel view. Can't see a blasted thing in this view, so we'll switch views here. Oh no. I appear to be broken in some way. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hit everything in sight. Needless to say, I'm gonna lose this race in a pretty significant way. Oh! Oh! I don't think I have a left front tire. Yeah, I don't. I'm running on the rim. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a tight left. Can't quite make that. This is nuts. Ah. Well, there you have it. So I did a horrible job there in that race, but that gives you an idea of a little bit of what this has to offer. Now, there are multiple tracks that we can drive here. If we go into a single player custom race, we can drive the sand pit, the speedway, the scrapyard, or the testing grounds. Let's go to the speedway. I haven't actually gone to the speedway yet. So let's go to the Speedway Derby and do a demolition deathmatch because, you know, that's my bag. You saw the last video of regular Wreckfest that I did. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a glitch that I saw before. It was kind of a fun view. I like respawning. I finished second. I like it. So I love the demolition derbies. That's cool. I can save my replays and say, hey, I like that. That was a lot of fun. So one other place that everybody's showcasing, and I think is kind of fun too, is the testing grounds. And this is kind of goofy, but I think it's giving you a way to actually understand all of the physics and play around with them a little bit in terms of the engine that they're using. Obviously, the graphics are incredible, right? So the crush and destruction graphics are just absolutely amazing, and what I want to do is I want to get out of here. I think that was the right way to go. So what we can do here is we can wait for this to... The coolest thing here is the driver contorts. What the heck? Oh no. You're kidding me. Oh, that's nuts. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. What the devil is this? That was awesome. Uh, let's save that one too. That's good. Um, yeah, you noticed that I wasn't participating in that demolition derby. I was just having fun with the test stuff on the outer perimeter, and that's pretty crazy stuff to see what the engine can do. Let's I think that that's actually probably good. I love this. I think that this is so much fun. The graphics are on the next level. Aside from the few like hangs that I got, and I assume that that's because I'm running in ultra mode and probably need to turn it down just a little bit. Shouldn't need to, but for whatever reason I'm needing to, so I'll adjust for that. I would love to be able to play with my wheel would work, but my pedals do not. So I'm playing with a controller right now. This game is kind of good that way. It's got good assists to make it easy to drive. So it's not a detriment to not be able to use my actual wheel, but I'd like to use my wheel and pedals. I think that that would be fun. It would add a little bit of immersion to the fun. That could be really cool. So hopefully we'll figure out how to get my pedals working here in the not too distant future with another update down the road. But for now, playing this with a pad is not a horrible thing. And I'm definitely going to play this on some other devices too. I have a laptop that I use for travel, personal laptop when I travel that I sometimes run games on. It doesn't have a GPU or high-end GPU in it. So I have to turn the graphics down. I want to see how that performs. I also have a Steam Deck and want to see how it performs on that. Obviously, you're going to have to turn things down considerably, but word on the street is that people are getting a decent 60 to 100 frames per second, even turning everything all the way down on slower hardware. And that is consistent with what we saw with the original Wreckfest. So it'll be interesting to see how this game continues to develop. Right now, it is awesome fun. It is online, so you can play online. You can find a match and do races online with other folks. I've not tested that yet, and I will be testing that in the next few days, and I'll report back on what I find there. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you online. But for now, I hope this was fun for you guys. I obviously had a great deal of fun because this was just it was amazing. It was immersive, destructive, good Friday blow some steam off kind of fun. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But if you didn't, I still appreciate you viewing it and checking out the channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.